guys, welcome to another lookbook video. It's pretty late right now. I actually got back home from work, but tonight was inventory night, and that took way longer than I thought it was going to. It took a long freaking time, and I'm actually truly tired. Like, that was like ridiculously long for kind of no reason, so it's already 12 a.m. We didn't get out until 11:30, and I know most companies are like really, they have really long inventories, but whatever. I just wore like a super comfy sweatshirt and sweatpants because I was like, there's no way I'm wearing something cute. There's like no point. I just want to be comfy. So I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the Kaja lip oil, and then I set my eyes with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder. And then for my eyeshadow, I went into the Nomad Cosmetics New Zealand palette again. What is it called? New Zealand Stargazing palette. And I wanted to use some of the, like, pinks and purples. And I really like how the look turned out. I think this one wore better than the blue look did. But I'm still not, like, 100% obsessed with the way it wore. But it's still pretty, and it definitely, again, wore better than the other look did, so it ended up being, like, more of a subtle look than I thought, which I actually was appreciating. So I went in with the shade Queenstown Skyline in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Auckland Stardome, which is that pinky shade, and then for the outer corners, I went into the hell is it called? Carter Observatory, this shade right here. So I used like a couple of those mattes, actually these three mattes. And then for the lid, I went into this shade, which is called I cannot read these names. Carina Nebula, and it's a really beautiful like pinky shade. And then for the inner corners, I went into this shade called Aurora Australis, and it's such a stunner on the inner corners. So yeah, I really liked how this look turned out today, and again, it definitely wore better, so I'm glad I got to play with some of the pinky purpley shades today. And then I went in with Brighter Days from Blend Bunny on the brow bone, and then for the waterline, I went into the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Charmer, and then I went into my Essence Lash Primer, and then for my mascara, I just went into the Tower 28 mascara, and then I went into the Maybelline Lash Discovery, of course, on the bottom lashes, and then I primed my face with the Do It Spray, the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and then for my, I didn't want to do foundation today, but I wanted to do something that had some coverage, so I went into the Cali Ray one, and oh my god, it still looks so freaking good. It wears better than some of my foundations do, but it just looks like so natural on the skin still. So this is the Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Skin Tint. Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint in the shade The One. I love this. I use it all the time. And then for my concealer, I went into a oldie but a goodie. This is a really good drugstore concealer, and it does like barely creases. It's such a good concealer. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. This is a fantastic concealer. Nobody talks about it. In the shade Fair. I haven't used it in a hot second, and I'm like, you know what? I think it would look really good with the Cali Ray. And it looked amazing with it. And then I set my under eyes with the House Labs powder because I felt like using that today. Then I set my face with the ColourPop powder again. And then for my bronzer, I just went into the ColourPop Alviva Beach bronzer. What else is new? And then for my blush, I went into the M Cosmetics blush in the shade Magic Hour. I will haul these very soon. I'm just waiting for the Ensley Rain palette to come, and then I will haul the stuff that I actually have gotten over the last couple of months, which hasn't been that much stuff. It'll be a little bit of a haul, but yeah, I love these blushes, and I just wanted to use this one again. They are fantastic blushes. So yeah, I have like my little haul bag here. And then for my highlight, I went into the ColourPop Sailor Moon Pretty Guardia's Sailor Moon highlighter in the shade Moonlight. And it's a pretty, like, subtle highlighter, but sometimes I kind of like that. Like, I didn't want something to be, like, too highlighty, and I kind of liked how it looked with this look. And then I set my face with the, I think I just used the Milk Makeup Spray. And then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into this ColourPop Ultra Glowing Lip in the shade Cockatiel. I don't know why I'm reapplying it now when I'm literally about to take it off, but it's literally like melting. And it's kind of pissing me off. Like, this is the thing I don't like about these, is that the older ones just like melt in the tube. So, but there's such a good formula that I like put up with it, and also because they're only like $6, but it is a little annoying. And reading update, I'm up to page 550 in Empire of Storms, and then I'm up to page 492 in Terror of Dawn. So I'm probably going to read for like an hour, and then, yeah, that's it. But I'm going to go because I need to get ready for bed. So bye. Okay, so hey there guys, I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I just wanted to get out of the house because I was seeing my boyfriend. So I primed my eyes with the ColourPop Party Proof Primer today. Then I used the Kajal Lip Oil. And then I set my eyes with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Powder. And then for my eyeshadow today, I went back into the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette again, because this is pretty much all I was going to be using until the Ensley Rain palette came, and it actually came today, and I'm so excited to use it. So I went in with Southern Lights in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Auckland Stardome right here, and then I used the black on the outer corners, which is Dark Sky Nation. And then for my lid, I went into this multi-chrome today. So this is the shade Southern Cross. So now I've used, I guess, these three. So I just went down this way and used those three. So I just have these three shades to use, and those will be easy to just use in like neutral looks. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my time with it. I thought it was a pretty look today. And then I went into Jewel Box for the inner corners, and that's all I used from the palette. It's still a really pretty palette. And then I just used Brighter Days from Can I talk? Blend Bunny on the brow bone. And then I went in with oh my god, I gotta really clean my desk off. It's pretty dusty. I used the LA Girl liner in the shade White for my waterline, just because I thought that would be a good contrast. And then I used my ColourPop lengthening mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I used my Essence Lash Primer, and then I primed my face with these Do It Spray and the Say Star Glow Super Gel Primer. What else is new? And then I used the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Fair 1N. I was just a little lazy today, so I didn't want to wear something like too full coverage. And then I went into the Makeup Forever HD Skin Smooth and Blur Undetectable Concealer in the shade 1.1N. And then I set my under eyes with the House Labs powder, and then I set my face with my Pretty Fresh powder again. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Ilia bronzer in the shade Drawn In, just because I wanted to use that today. And then for my blush and highlighter, I went into this Zoeva palette. This is the Sweet Glamour palette. And I went into the pink shade and also the highlight. So I went into this shade right here, which is Ideal Love for my blush. And then the highlighter is called Interpretation of Dreams. This is actually the only Zoeva product I've ever owned. I found it at Marshall's, and I really, really like it. It's a really nice little palette, and I haven't used it in a while, so I was like, I thought this would be good, like a good cotton candy blush, but not something like too like hot pink. It's more of like an icy lavender pink, and I really like it. And then for my lips, again, I was just feeling lazy, so I just went into my Tower 28 lip crayon in the shade Shake. This is the Juice Bomb. And that was it. So that's what I used today. And quick reading updates. I'm on page 530 of Tower of Dawn. I think I have a couple of chapters to read of this now. And Empire of Storms, I'm on page 585, I believe. So I should be able to get both of these books done probably by Thursday, but honestly, I think I'm going to get them done sooner. So I'm about to go read right now. So I'm just going to set them up over here. And like I said, I got the Ensley Rain palette today, and I'm so friggin' excited to use this. I don't know if I'm going to use it tomorrow or Thursday, because I was thinking about doing, or Wednesday, because then I could do a first impressions on it. But look at this. Isn't this so beautiful? I can't wait to use it. Oh my god, like, even when I, like, you know, I just think this is going to be such a stunning winter palette. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm just really into, like, the cold girl winter look this year, so I thought this would be, like, the absolute perfect palette for that. And then same thing with the Nomad one. It's just, I already have 2 palettes this year. I mean, Ensley Rain was going to be my new brand to try in 2024 anyway. And then Nomad is Nomad. Like, it's hard to resist a Nomad palette, but we'll see what 2024 brings when it comes to more eyeshadow palettes. I'm sure Blend Bunny will release some new palettes that I will see if I want. ColourPop, maybe. I don't know. I mean, ColourPop was kind of a snooze fest last year, so hopefully they'll release some more fun collections. I wore my Powerpuff Girls sweatshirt today just because I wanted to be comfy. And we'll see what Oden's Eye has in store as well. So yeah, I feel like they'll probably release something in like February. I'm really hoping for like a Valentine's Day collection from Oden's Eye, because I've never done that before, and I feel like that would make such perfect sense. Like they could do like the Norse gods of love or something, if there even are Norse gods of love, but I would love that. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hey there guys, I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I don't know why my Siri went off, but she's just been going off all the time. So I actually am a little buzzed right now. I didn't realize how buzzed I actually was until after I left the place we were at. But I went to go get a massage and my nails done with one of my coworkers today. And then we met my other coworker at happy hour, and we had food and we drank a little bit. And then we went to Sephora and checked out Sephora in our mall, because we literally work in that mall at Lucky Brand. So we wanted to go to Sephora too, because I finally just went out with some girlfriends today. Like, even though they are younger than me, they're just so sweet, and it was actually really fun. And then we went to Target. I actually needed like a couple things there, because when do I not need stuff at Target? So yeah, it was actually a really good time. I did some laundry, I washed my hair today, and I actually finished Tower of Dawn. So I finished Empire of Storms last night, and then I finished Tower of Dawn earlier today. So now I'm going to be on the big mama that is Kingdom of Ash, and this is going to be what I'm reading for the next like week or two. I'm hoping to be at least halfway through by the end of this week. But this is almost 1,000-page book, but we're going to do it. This is probably going to be the longest book of my life, but I didn't start it yet because I just finished Tower of Dawn right before I left to go meet them, but I'm just so happy that I did, because I only had like 30 pages left, so I did that. So yeah, it was a good day. I liked it. So I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the Kaja lip oil, and then I set my eyes with the Dior powder, the Backstage powder. And then for my eyeshadow today, I went into the brand new palette that I got in the mail yesterday, which is the Ensley Rain Cosmetics palette in the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Cold Moon palette. Oh my god. Look at this palette, you guys. Isn't this beautiful? So this is what I wore today, and honestly, this held up pretty much way better than the Nomad one has with the mattes. So I really wanted to do like a cooler tone look with this palette today, and I wanted to do something that matched this shirt. So I mostly went in with like the grayer tones. I also filmed a whole first impressions with this palette, so you guys will see this look anyway. So I went in with Cold Moon in the crease because it's actually the signature shade, because it's obviously called the Cold Moon palette. And then I darkened up the crease more with Rebirth. And then I used Mother's Night on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I decided to go into the shade Storm Fairy. And it's such a stunning, beautiful shade. And I feel like it went perfectly with my shirt. It's such a beautiful, like, bluish, silvery, black base shimmer. So stunning on the lid. Oh my god. And then I went in with Wolf Moon on the inner corners, and then I went in with Snowdrop on the very lower part of the lower lash line. Oh my god, it's so, I mean, the inner part of the lower lash line, and it's so freaking beautiful. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then I went in with Transformation, because I wanted to use that other gray tone on my lower lash line. And I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to do more looks with this. I might be honestly using this for the rest of the week, because these shimmers are so stunning. And honestly, I feel like this is the only palette I'm going to need to use for a while. So I'm so in love with it, and I can't wait to do more looks. I mean, I bought it because I would use it. And then these are my nails. I did like this chrome, like, this is not like a periwinkle color. I don't even know what you call this color, but honestly, it's so pretty, and I'm obsessed with it. So, finally got my nails done. And then I went in with brighter, oh wait, hold on. I went into one of the shades in this palette on the brow bone. I went into the shade Mauja, which is this one right here. So, which actually is perfect for me because it actually works for my brow bones. Yeah, I cannot wait to use more. I didn't even know where to start in this palette, but now I'm glad I did this look first, and now I don't know what to do for my second look, because there's just so many good options with it. It's such a beautiful palette, so I can't wait. And then I went in with my Essence Lash Primer, of course, and then for my mascara, oh my god, this light is blinding the hell out of me. I went into my Benefit Fan Fast mascara, and then I went into the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes, and then I primed my face with the Do It spray and the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. What is going on with my lips? I really don't know. I went into my Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Stay True Foundation for my foundation in the shade 1RO2. And then for my concealer, I went into the House Labs concealer in the shade 01 Fair Neutral. I probably just used this like a couple of days ago, but honestly, I just wanted to use it again. I actually convinced my friend that when we went to Sephora to get this concealer, I was like, it's amazing. She's like, all right, I'll try that, because she was going to get the Hourglass one. I'm like, girl, I don't even like Hourglass. Like, I think that the House Labs one is so nice, and I think that this is actually even a good everyday concealer for you, because I think she was just looking for something for every day. I'm like, just go for this. So, and even the Sephora girl that was helping us, she was like, just get the House Labs one. Even though she said that the Hourglass one is good, but she likes the House Labs one too. And then she was asking about the new Fenty concealer. She's like, just get the House Labs one. She's like, I haven't heard like the greatest stuff about the new Fenty one. So I was like, yeah, just get the House Labs one. I'm like, trust me. And then for my under eyes, I just set them with the Pat McGrath Labs powder. And then I set my face with this Dior powder again. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Light. And then for my blush, I just went into the MAC single blush in the shade Harmony, which is a really nice, like, kind of like neutral, cooler tone blush. And I just wanted to use something really light and easy. And then for my highlight, I went into my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, the loose highlighter. How did I know I was going to freaking drop that? In the shade Snowflake. And it's just a really pretty, like, super metallic, like, whitish, sparkly dream that I honestly think went so perfectly with the palette. And then I set my face with the Milk Setting Spray. And then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into a really old combo that I'm like, I need to use this lip liner more. So this is the MAC lip pencil in the shade Stone. I haven't used this lip pencil in so long. And then I just went into the coinciding Lippy in the shade Stone. And it's like, how the hell do I not use this more? So yeah, I thought it was just the perfect lip for this. And I have worn this lipstick before with this top, but I don't know why I can't get this to be even. All right, that's better. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hey there, guys. I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. So I'm just going to my boyfriend's house again and picking us up some bud. And then I'm going to Burger King to pick us up food. And then to Sev's. So it's pretty early still. Like, I wanted to get out of the house pretty early. So I should be leaving in the next, like, 10 minutes. So I primed my eyes with the ColourPop, and I didn't really care what I was wearing today. I just threw on my Adidas hoodie that he actually bought for me like 10 years ago, so it's just so easy. So I primed my eyes with the ColourPop Party Proof Primer, and then I used the Kajal Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Powder. And then for my eyeshadow today, oh my god, why is there hair on my wrist? Okay. I used the Ensley Rain Cold Moon palette again because I was obsessed with my look yesterday, so I wanted to use it today as well. And I really like how this look turned out too, so I wanted to use more of the like warmer tones today. So I went into this shade Winter Rose in the crease. And I really love this shade. It just blended out so well, and it's just such a pretty shade. So I really like that one. And then I darkened it up more with the dark brown with the shade Garnet. There's not really anything like that's not really cool tone leaning that I would have used because I didn't want it to be as cool toned today. I probably will use like these purpley shades most likely tomorrow. I think I'm going to use Snow Fairies or Borealis. Like, it's so hard to decide. I'm probably gonna go with Borealis tomorrow, but they're just such beautiful shades. It's like so hard to pick which ones I want to use. And then I used Mother's Night on the outer corners. I defined with the shade Garnet. And then for the lid, I wanted to go into this shade called Saturnalia, and it's like a stunning gold glitter with like so many different multi-dimensional glitters in it. I know it's kind of a lot of glitter for today, but it's just so pretty. And then I went into Mauja on the brow bone, and then I used the shade Snowdrop on the inner corner. So there's not really that many inner corner options in this palette because it would either be like a silver or like one of these golds, but they're like kind of, the golds are a little bit glittery, but I am just having such a good time, and I'm probably just going to end up using this for like the rest of the week just to use as many shimmers as possible because I'm going to use it tomorrow for work too. So yeah, I just am so excited to create more looks with this. So I think, like I said, I'm going to use the purples tomorrow. So that's everything that I used from the palette, and I'm obsessed. Like, it's going to be really hard for me to try and use the rest of these, but we're gonna try. But they're just so beautiful, and I want to use every single shimmer. So Of course, that's what I always do. And then for my waterline, I went into the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade brown. Oh, and also I got my nails done. I think I said that yesterday in the clip because I got home. I filmed it when I got home, so I already showed you, but I really like the color. And I do need to film my haul video finally. So I just used the shade brown. I need to film my haul video now since I have the Nomad palette and the Ensley Rain one. Now I can film my haul on them. And also then I can post my first impressions on both of the palettes as well. So hopefully I'll be able to film that haul video this Friday. I'm not sure yet, but I am going to be home for the rest of the day on Friday. It just depends on how late in the day it's going to be by the time I'm going to be able to film it. So, because I'm just planning to go to breakfast with my boyfriend that day, and then I have to be home to talk to my sister's husband about jobs. So, sorry, I felt like there was something in my teeth. So then I went in with the Essence Lash Primer, of course, and then I went in with the ColourPop Level Up Mascara. I think I said I didn't sleep that great, so forgive me if I'm talking a little slow, but I don't really care because I'm tired. So I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. I just felt like using that today. And then for my face product, I just went into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade Fair, which is the lightest one. I just wanted to use something light, and I absolutely love this product. And then for my concealer, I went into the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think this actually is kind of used up, so I might have to declutter this because there's actually like nothing really getting on the wand at this point, and it's actually a pretty old product, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to get rid of this. So 2 concealers already. I didn't use up the ColourPop one. It's just, it doesn't have an applicator anymore. And it's like pretty much down to the bottom anyway. And it's an older concealer. So I'm just going to get rid of this too. And then I set my under eyes with the House Labs powder. And then I set my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder. And then for my bronzer, I just went into the ColourPop Alviva Alviva Beach Bronzer again. And then for my cheeks, I went into my Benefit Box Blush in the shade Georgia. I actually haven't used this in a hot second, so I'm like, you know what? I kind of just want like a good peachy shade today. So I ended up going in with that. I don't even remember the last time I used this. It had to be at least a couple of months ago, if not longer. I love how the brush just completely came out of the plastic. But I'm just going to get rid of the plastic and just keep the brush in here. But I never use these brushes. And then for my highlight, I went into MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Guilt. I actually haven't used this in a hot second. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to shop my stash a little bit when it comes to blushes and highlighters and not use like the same 5 blushes. So, and this one is so pretty. So... And then I set my face with the Do It Spray, and then I set my brows with the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. And then for my lips, I went into the e.l.f. Sheer Stick in the shade Golden Pear. Really love this one. And you guys know it's like one of my all-time favorite lip products. No matter how many like lip products that I try. I mean, I love the Tower 28 ones, and I love the Ultra Glowing Lips from ColourPop. This one just gives you the most beautiful shine to your lips, and it's just so smooth and hydrating. I just absolutely love it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Reading update. I'm on page 85 now of Kingdom of Ash. I didn't really read too much last night. I mean, I still read 60 pages last night, and I just read like less than 30 pages today because I had like an appointment this morning online, but the doctor never answered, so I had to figure out that. So I didn't really get to read as much this morning as I would have liked to. And then I just wanted to get ready early. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hey there guys. I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I actually just got home from work. tired, but not like exhausted. I'm just like ready to just read for the rest of the night. So I prime my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, excuse me, and then I use the Kaja lip oil, and then I set my eyes with the Urban Decay pressed powder, and then of course I went into, say it with me, the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Cold Moon palette. I just cannot get enough of this palette. It's so beyond beautiful, and I'm honestly probably just going to use it until I've used all of the shimmers in here, because they are breathtaking. Like literally, as soon as I put them on my eyes, I'm like, oh my god, that is so beautiful. And I think that this is my favorite look that I've done this week, because I wanted to match my like lavender sweatshirt that I'm wearing. So I wanted to use more of the mauve tones. So I went into Orithia in the crease. Then I darkened out the crease more with Catmint, and then I used Garnet on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I went into this really beautiful like lavender purple shimmer called Borealis. Oh my god, so beautiful. And then I just went in with Mauja again on the brow bone. And then for the inner corners, I wanted to use the shade Snow Fairies. It's kind of coming off a bit gold on camera, but in person it's kind of more of like a purpley pink. That's actually very interesting, because it doesn't even look like that in person. It's actually a lot more pinky purple. And that's everything I used. I was kind of torn in between Snow Fairies and Borealis on the lid, but I just decided to use Borealis. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I think tomorrow I'm going to use Snowdrop, because I really, really want to use that shade. But I'm just so in love with this palette, and I have just been loving every single look that I've been doing. This has been just such a amazing I mean, I could have used I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to use some of these other shades, but we will definitely figure it out. But tomorrow I'm just gonna do like a more simple neutrally look, because I'm actually going out to breakfast with my boyfriend tomorrow, and then I have like some other things that I need to do. And then for my waterline, we haven't been out to breakfast together in such a long time, and he wants to go to like this place that's like near me that neither of us have ever been to before, and we're so excited to go. And then for my liner, I just went into Charmer by ColourPop, and then I just went in with my Benefit where is it? I don't even know where it is. I went into my Benefit Fan Fest mascara for the top lashes, and then I used the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes, and then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And then for my foundation, I went into an oldie but a goodie. I went into my Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation and the coinciding concealer. This one's in 10NN, and so is the concealer. When is Urban Decay gonna update a foundation? Like, they need to come out with a new foundation at some point, because these are so freaking good. Like, I love this concealer. It's still a great concealer. It really like barely creases on me. It's just a solid concealer. And then I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Labs powder, and then I set my face with the Urban Decay powder again. And then for my bronzer, I just wanted to go back into my House Labs bronzer in the shade Light Level 1. And then for my blush, I actually went into one of my single blushes from Makeup Geek. It's like a purpley pink. I forget what shade this actually is. I'm trying to shop my stash more of my blushes. This one's called Love Letter, but I literally could just go down the line and use all these blushes. So I think I'm just going to keep these out and maybe get some use out of these over the next couple of days. So I'm probably just going to keep it next to me. Because, like, literally what I usually keep next to me is my Blend Bunny palette. But I need to keep one of those single palettes next to me, because I have solid staple shades that I could use every day. And also, if my face looks a little bit red, it's because, like, for some reason yesterday when I wore my makeup, my face did get a little bit red. And then today it's a little red too. So sometimes that is just like from irritation from some makeup that I wear because of my skin allergy, but it should go down over the next couple of days. But the only annoying thing is that you would think that the foundation would cancel out the redness, but then like when I put my blush on, it kind of like emphasizes it. So yeah, just ignore that. And then for my highlight, I went into one of my Urban Decay highlighters. This is the Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Highlighter in the shade Aura. I think I found this at Marshall's like quite a while back, and it's such a pretty like lavendery pink. And then I set my face with the Milk Makeup Setting Spray, and then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into ColourPop's Oh Snap Lip Liner. And then for my lipstick, I went into one of my Becca little mini lipsticks. This is the Ultimate Lipstick Love in the shade Orchid. And I actually found this at Marshall's quite a while back as well. And I love the Becca formula. I really wish they still made these because they're such a good, solid formula. But yeah. And then that's it for the makeup. And then as far as a reading update goes, oh my god, this book is so heavy because it's almost 1,000 pages. So I'm on page 288 right now. I hit page 200 last night, and then I read like 80 pages today so far. So, or like 85. So I'm getting through it. I'll hit page 300 tonight. So I'm hoping to be hopefully more than halfway through on Sunday, so then it'll be a little bit easier to finish up this book once I hit like the 500 mark. So then that means I'll have like 400 something pages left. So it's long, but I am committed, and so far this book has been amazing. I cannot wait to see what else happens because there's so much action in this book already. So I'm so excited to see like the culmination of characters all come together. And I know it's going to be mind-blowing at the end. I cannot wait. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. And I just wanted to say before I go, a quick thank you to everyone that has been watching this series on my channel for the past few months since I brought it back, because I used to do this like a while back, and then when I brought them back, I was like, I don't know how popular they're gonna be, and I always get a comment on them like every week, no matter if it's 1 comment or 3 comments or whatever. I just wanted to say thank you. And I also wanted to say thank you to like the influx of a few subscribers that I got, because I actually got a little bit, I had like 7 new subscribers because of my ranking videos of my eyeshadow palettes this year. And the first part has gotten over 200 views. So it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. So thank you so much. And yeah, bye. Hey there guys, I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I actually got home around like a little bit before 4 today because I did stuff like during the day, and I wanted to have some downtime tonight. So I went, like I said, I went out to breakfast with my boyfriend, and it was just really, really cute. But I also wanted to stay home so my sister's husband could talk to me more about jobs, and then he didn't end up being available, even though he told me not to make any plans for the night. But I was tired anyway, so I was like, whatever. But then I could have spent like a little bit longer with my boyfriend. So yeah, so we just went out to breakfast. We were out for like an hour. It was so cute. The sandwiches were so good. We got like egg sandwiches. Like there's this place like near me called Kerber Farms, and they make like these amazing cheese biscuit sandwiches. Oh my god, the eggs with the bacon on them were so good. And then we got a side of bacon, and we got iced lattes. Oh my god, everything was so good. And he thought that you would sit down to order. I'm like, no, you order at the counter. It's like kind of one of those like, so you could like get it for to go too. But oh my god, it was so delicious, like mouth-wateringly good. And then I just went home for like an hour, and then I went back out again to visit another potential job place, and then I just went to the mall and then went home because I actually got color matched for Sephora shade, and then I just stopped by my job, and then I just went home because I was like so tired. And then also after I saw my boyfriend, I just stopped by Target to get something. Then I actually thought I forgot something, but I didn't. And I did not look at the book section, but I did look at one of the stands that they have like at the register, because they sometimes keep books over there too. And I've added a couple more books to my list. So I primed my eyes with the ColourPop Party Proof Primer, and then I used the Kajal Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Powder. Oh, and also, like, I wanted to sit down and read at like 4:30, but I had to wait for my mom to get home because for some reason my door knob locked from the outside and it just got stuck. But that happened yesterday when I was at work, so at least I didn't have to deal with like waiting for her to fix it yesterday. But it happened when I got home after I saw my boyfriend after breakfast. And I called her and I was like, it's not opening again. Because, like, it was working fine last night because I thought she had fixed it. So she actually had to take the whole doorknob out and replace it. So now it's working fine. But it's pretty old. So, like, 30 plus years. So it's not really, like, a huge deal. So I'm just grabbing my lipstick. Okay, we'll do that later. So, of course, I went in with my Ensley Rain Cosmetics Cold Moon palette again because, again, I cannot get enough of this palette. It's just so beautiful. So I went in with a couple of shades here. So I went in with Winter Solstice in the crease. This is such a pretty green shade. It's kind of a lot paler on the eyes, but it's so pretty. I think I've used all the mattes at this point. Yeah. I've used all the mattes at this point, but I'm still like working through the shimmers. And then I defined the crease with the shade Transformation. And then I went in with a bit of Garnet and Mother's Night on the outer corners. I still wish that there was one of these that was a bit deeper. But at the same time, I know that this palette is about the shimmers. And I'm just so happy that we have so many good mattes in here. And I know that you can take all of these out and interchange them, but I don't really do that. So, and then for the lid, I wanted to go into the shade called Snowdrop. This shade is so beautiful. Like, the shimmers are unreal in this palette. This is like one of the most beautiful shimmers I've ever used. It's like, I can't even describe how beautiful it looks on the lid. You'll see in the clip, but it's just so pretty. And then for my brow bone, of course, I just went in with Mauja again. And then for my inner corners, I went in with the shade Saturnalia because I thought that would go really well. And that's all I used today. For tomorrow, because I'm seeing my friend tomorrow, I really probably want to use the shade Snow Crystal. So I have to find something that will go with that. And then probably on Sunday, I'm going to do a cool tone look because I want to use one of these silvers on my lid, like either this shade or this shade. And then I'll only have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 shades left still. But like, I'm going to continue to use this because I still freaking love it. I'm just so obsessed. I like can't wait to do another look with it. And then for my liner, I just went in with the Makeup Forever liner in the shade Brown. And then for my mascara, I actually went into my Cali Ray one. I forgot how freaking good this mascara is. It's amazing. I love it so much. And then I just went in with the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes. And then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer because I wanted to use that today. And then for my foundation, I went into one of my favorites, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 110C. And then for my concealer, I went into the Incognito Concealer by Wet n Wild again. I just wanted to use this again because it's so good. In the shade Fair. And then I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Labs powder, and then I set my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder again. And then for my bronzer, I just felt like using the Pat McGrath one, so that's what I went in with, because it's like, I was like saying to myself today when I was putting it on, it's like, Caitlin, no one's going to care if you use a higher end bronzer for like a more everyday look, because I'm the only one that knows it's Pat McGrath. Like, somebody's not going to come up to me and be like, oh my god, you're wearing the Pat McGrath bronzer? What? So yeah, why not use it and get my money's worth out of it? And then for my blush, I went into the Patrick Ta blush in the shade She's Sincere. I actually haven't used this in a while, and I just wanted to go in with this today, and it's just such a pretty, like, light nude blush. And then for my highlighter, I went into Jaclyn Hill's highlighter. I just did. These are really good, so I still have them, and I'm still going to use them. So I went in with Sparks and Gleam and just combine those two together, and they're just so pretty. So she used to make some really good products before she started going downhill. She made great products. And then I set my face with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and then I set my brows with the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. And then for my lips, my goodness, it's like my Lucky bag. Doesn't it look like a Coach bag? But it's not. It's a Lucky brand bag. I love this bag. It's so cute. I finally started using it again because I've been using my Beauty and the Beast one for the past, like, 3 months ever since Comic-Con. So I was like, I think I need to start using this one. And then for my lips, I went into just my go-to nude, which is Patrick Ta's She's Single lipstick. Oh my god, I love this lipstick so freaking much. I haven't bought any new lip products this year yet, though. I'm probably going to make a little bit of a Sephora order because I still need to spend my gift card that my brother got me for Christmas. And I'm just going to get like 3 or 4 things. I'm not going to go crazy. That's why I got Color Match, because I'm thinking about getting a foundation and concealer. And then for my reading update, I only got 50 pages read so far today, which is really not that bad, but I'm on page 412 now, so I hit the 400s. I probably should be halfway through by tomorrow. I'm hoping to be on 500 by tomorrow, so yeah, just chugging along. This book is long, and like I said, I think this is going to be the longest book I read in my life, so I would have gotten a little bit more reading done if I didn't fall asleep like a half hour after I sat down because I was just so tired. But yeah, that's it. I'm seeing my friend tomorrow, so yeah, bye. Okay, so hey there guys, I wanted to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I cannot turn the brightness up anymore because I have such a headache tonight. I'm just going to turn it up on my computer because my head was like pounding earlier. I mean, it's getting a little bit better now. So I went to the mall with my friend today and we shopped quite a lot. I bought a book series because I'm a psychopath, but these were on my list anyway. So I decided to get the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, and I bought it at Barnes & Noble. So it's Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Feared. So I'm probably going to read these after I finish ACOTAR and Hunger Games, and then I'll probably just dive into this world most likely. Or I might just dive into this world after ACOTAR. I'm not sure yet. But these books aren't too long either. They're like 300 to 400 pages each, so they're not going to be as much of a commitment as like Throne of Glass and ACOTAR. So I'm really excited about those. And I also bought this hoodie. I've been wanting this hoodie for a while, so I finally just decided to buy it. It's this Sleeping Beauty pink and blue hoodie. Who said that hoodies can't be fucking cute? You know, this is adorable. So it has Flora, Merriweather, and Fauna. It's just so cute with the pink and blue, and everybody knows that Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney movie, and she's my favorite Disney princess, and it says, make it pink, and then it says, make it blue. So I love it. I think it's adorable, and I finally just decided to buy it. I wanted it the last time we went to this mall, but I just decided to buy it because it was buy one, get one 30% off. So it ended up being a little like $15 cheaper because it was originally like $64. So I got it for like $49. So I don't think that was that bad. And then we went to this like amazing Japanese restaurant in the mall. I had a lot of Japanese food this week, but because I had sushi with my family like 2 nights ago and actually yesterday, and I had Japanese food tonight for dinner, but oh my God, this was literally some of the best Japanese food I've ever had. It was so good. These mall restaurants are delicious. Some of them are so good here, and it was so good. So anyway, I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the Kajal lip oil, and then I set my eyes with the Urban Decay pressed powder. And then for my eyeshadow, of course, I used the Cold Moon palette by Ensley Rain. And I went in with a few of the shades that I haven't used yet. I went in with, well, I used, you know, I've used all the mattes. And of course, like I said, I'm working through the shimmers. So I went in with Cold Moon in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Catmint. And then I used Mother's Night on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I wanted to go into the shade Snow Crystal. I think I said that like yesterday. Oh my God, just breathtaking how beautiful this palette is. I cannot get enough of it. And then I went in with Mauja again on the brow bone. And then for the inner corners, I went into this shade, what is it called? Kioin? I cannot say that. It's Khion. Kwion. And then for my like lower lash inner part here, I went in with the shade Forbidding. Oh my God, they're just so gorgeous. And I'm going to use it again tomorrow, so sorry, not sorry. This palette is just too beautiful to not use every single shimmer. And then for my waterline, I went into the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Black. And then for my mascara, I went into the Lancome Idol mascara. And then I just went in with my Maybelline Lash Discovery, of course, on the bottom lashes. And then I primed my face with the, and my redness went away, so that's good. With the Do It Spray and the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, of course. And then for my foundation, I went into one of my favorites, which is the Glossier foundation in the shade Very Light. I love this foundation. It's the Fluid Stretch foundation. It's such a good foundation. I love it. And I just wanted a little bit more coverage today. And then for my concealer, I went into my Tried and True Tarte C concealer in the shade Porcelain 8S. And then, of course, I went in with my Pat McGrath powder and my Urban Decay powder again. And then for my bronzer, I just used my House Labs bronzer, of course, in the shade Light Level 1. And then I set my... No, I already said that. I went into the Kat Von D blush in the shade... For my blush, I went into the Kat Von D blush, or KVD blush in the shade Everlasting blush in the shade Rosebud. I'm tired. And then for my highlight, I went into the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Felicity. And then I set my face with the Milk setting spray. And then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into my ColourPop Oh Snap lip liner. And then for my lips, I went into, where is it? My Valentino lippy. This is the liquid lipstick in the shade Liquid Russo. This is a really pretty shade, so I thought that was pretty. And I was like, I need to use it a little bit more often because that's an expensive lipstick. It's like $40. So yeah, that's it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, whenever it may be. And this is the last look of the video, so please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And again, please let me know what your favorite look was in this video. I think my favorite look was the purple look that I did with the Cold Moon palette with like the lavenders and mauve shades. Oh my god, I loved that look. So yeah, that's it. Bye.